There is absolute responsibility on parents and educators, but they cannot keep up with it. Take, for example, the form called fraping, where you're raped on Facebook, where a youngster has their status opened and another person puts a message on there as if they wrote it. And that message could be, for example, sexual. It goes out into the world as if they said it. This type of thing has to stop. There has to be some controls put here. What about sexting, where they are texting sexual images? Now, I heard recently that that is a criminal offence. Can you verify that, Minister? I also heard recently that no matter what you do on the internet, you leave a digital footprint. And even if those images are erased, that they can be, or images or text messages, is it true that they can be found again? I want to ask you that question. Because everybody needs to work together here. Parents, teachers, the youngsters. And I believe until we have a system, Minister, similar to what we have with the Press Ombudsman for the print media and the broadcast media, we need some type of set of guidelines. We need some type of place to report it to. We do need to know that there's sanctions there. I believe until we have that, the public aren't going to be adequately educated or protected. And Minister, would you see it within your remit, Minister, within your responsibility to ensure that there's a set of guidelines there for people who have been hurt and damaged by social media? I am particularly thinking of our youngsters. And somebody else referred to counsellors in schools. Well, may I say this to you now, Minister? I am quite familiar with counsellors who are very, very busy because they're trying to work with the youngsters that have been hurt as a result of abuse of social media. So I absolutely take the good on board. But while, no, I really want to say this, while the good is happening,
I know,
around
it's
freedom.
our questions.
Yes,
we're very limited of time.
I'm finishing on this. We need to ensure that the abuse isn't greater than the good in the terms of the damage. And my final question, Minister, is, can we have a situation here where the identity of every user is registered with an IP address in this country? I am familiar with where IPs were registered in the United States and they couldn't be tracked down. So thank you for that opportunity.
Right.
Thank you, and I'll be brief, Minister.